Hello everyone and welcome to Halls of Torment. When I spun the wheel for our free episode day, it said I would go to my discovery queue and look at the tags or recommendations of games on there. And what I got was one that was recommended to me because it was similar to this game when I rolled which one I would play. I know, I have a very weird process of doing things, but it works, I guess. This game is kind of like Vampire Survivors. Some people describe it as Diablo-esque. I don't know if I really agree with that. You just pick up some occasional loot. The loot isn't random, it is all unique and pre-made, but it can really affect your build, and also, it's kind of random what drops, so. And there's also a lot of different perks that can affect your build. I'm playing as the Exterminator. He basically is a dude with a flamethrower. I wish I could show you his stats, but there's not really a way to look back on him. Which does suck, but I'm just gonna go right into it, head into the very first level, Haunted Caverns, or Caverns. I have been told that I maybe don't say that word properly. Okay, and he's already shooting very fast. That seems odd. I do have it on auto aim. Am I crazy or am I just really fast with this? Oh well. So here's how we level up. Everything is always random where it is, so I always just pick the very first one. We do have a reroll wine, which I'm not going to use. And if I'm curious about what anything does, we could just look at the character stats. It says X, but I'm using a PS4 controller, so it's square. Anyway, so we just have a basic 10% crit chance to start with. Our crits do, well, 120 damage from what I can tell right now. Doesn't seem like we have a very high crit chance. Quick hands, 6% attack speed, and that was already insanely fast. Oh yeah, you can see it getting to work. Oh yeah, one important thing, I definitely have to start heading off towards the things on the map. I forget about those. They're like the most important thing. They're like abilities that you can use, and they go up on those squares up there to the right. There's 6 of them. And they are really what defines your build. Ooh, 10% extra damage. Perfect. So let's start walking up this way. We'll try and pick as much XP up as we can. Runs are supposed to be 30 minutes. So that's also kind of like Vampire Survivors. Alright. Parry, that's one I don't really understand. It says it checks before your defense, and if the block value equals the unreduced damage received from an attack, the chance to block it is 50%. If the block value is 4 times higher than the damage, the chance to block it becomes 100. I don't know, but it's something that goes on in the background and I don't have to think about it, so. It could benefit me in the future without me even knowing. I always like to pick up those barrels because sometimes you find really good things inside. Things that can make you stronger or gather all the XP on the map for you. But that's a pretty rare chance. However, you are very liable to get food, which can heal you. Which is good if you take damage a lot. I'm very excited to see what we get up top there. The spells, they're my favorite part of the game. They can clutter your screen a little bit in the future, but it's fun. Even more attack speed. We're going to have a very fast flamethrower. I think I picked something up that makes me... I don't know, it looks like I'm on fire. Right now it's just basic skeletons. Oh, see? An XP grabber. And something that makes me strong. There was 2 things in there. That's really lucky. Dedication. So this affects my weapon, I think. Oh, it affects me. I get 10% more health and defense. Makes me a little bit more tanky and strong. That's good. Haven't been having any problems with the build so far, but like I said, it's just skeletons right now. This is also the only map I consistently win on. I think I won once on the second map, and there are more than that. I've been trying a third, but I always lose. I'm hoping to just work my way up through them, and maybe by the time we get to the one I haven't won yet, I'll be good enough that I can win it on the channel to show my worth. Ow, yeah, the little slimes. Oh, okay, just 40 base health. We're trying to make a tanky little dude, I think. This person's important to kill. They're like a mini-boss of sorts. And they can sometimes drop loot. Not always, but our attack speed is amazing, so... I guess we'll find out soon. Okay, a spell. Clay Golem. Summons a clay golem to fight with you. Rolls in a circular pattern and damages enemies in its way. Rolling damage increases with duration time. Okay, and we can upgrade him. Excellent, so now he will help me out. And I'm close to that other spell. Oh, another mini-boss. I'll take him out first. Stay here and gather the XP in the area. 10% crit bonus. Okay, so crit bonuses is just your crits do more damage. We had like 120, now it does 140 on the crits. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is very effective against bosses. Flame Strike. Strong single target attack with burn chance. Hits the closest enemy. Damage and crit chance increase when attack does not trigger. So if there's no enemy near me, if it should have hit, then it gets stronger for the next one. That's interesting. Though, I'm probably always going to be near enemies. I do want to pick up some of this XP before I head out. Okay, yeah, here. The first upgrade for our Clay Golem. 20% roll duration. Sweet. He hasn't actually done one of his rolls yet. He turns into a little ball. Wow, that did 3,000 damage. What the heck was that? Was that the Flame Strike? I don't know. Something's doing like 4,000. Even more crit damage. I have never seen that before. That can't be right. Maybe I'm just misreading it. No, something's doing a lot. It has to be Flame Strike. Alright, so that summons a mini-boss. But we got Astronomer's Orbs. Summon metal orbs that circle around you and damage enemies. Orbs are indestructible, permanent, and increase speed with your movement speed. So the faster I get, the faster they get. And they protect me. Yeah, this thing's really good. I just shave away their health so fast. They don't even stand a chance. I could finally relax for a second, though I should probably start heading down to the other spell. 10% range, so that means my flamethrower is going to hit more enemies further out, I think. Don't think range affects my little guy. It might affect my orbs. And my strike, actually. Maybe I should head over to that XP grabbing thingy since it's closer. And then I'll make my way down to the spell. Oh, weapon proficiency stream. 15% attack speed on my flamethrower, my god. No one's gonna stand a chance, look at me. That's crazy. I guess because the flamethrower holds enemies back a lot, when I do get off the flame strike, it's very powerful. So that's actually very beneficial. Even higher crit chance, that's good, because I haven't been seeing enough of them. If I could be critting all the time with that really strong attack, that would be really cool. Oh yeah, another thing, I walked past the XP grabber, there was another one over here. I was gonna try and post every single day just to see how it suits me, because I am serious about YouTube and I really do want to have this like one day be a proper career. Ooh. So I'm just gonna try getting really serious about it. I've been doing it every 2 days and sometimes I skip out, which is not good. Gotta start working on staying dedicated to it. Anyway, we have Proficient Stance Conflagration, 6% multi-strike, adds extra projectiles or attacks, and then area for my fire. So just a better flamethrower. Sweet. My orbs are leveling up to have more movement speed and range that go up further, I think? Good, good, good. Now let's head over to the other XP grabber. Oh, okay, we're leveling up the orbs a lot. Even more speed and range. They're starting to speed up a little bit. There we go. Okay, there's another boss. Whew. 6% area, okay. So area increases the area of effect or the angle of an attack cone. Flame Strike and my Flamethrower I think are going to be affected by that. Oh goodness. I will admit, I'm sitting a little bit further away from the computer than I usually do, so I'm kind of proud of myself for not getting hit. Whenever I'm recording, I have to make do. Okay, our first loot piece, that's interesting. What should we do? Wooden Rain for 50% crit chance, Blood-Soaked Shirt on kill, 5% chance to gain 1 HP. Each kill charges it, increasing damage with diminishing returns. When not using main weapon, 100% damage. I don't even know if that's possible. How would I not use my main weapon? I think I'm gonna go... Ooh. I thought it might be kind of interesting because my Flame Strike also charges up damage, but that's with kills. And I'm actually pretty satisfied with our crit level right now. I think multiple things that charge up damage might be interesting. And it can give me some HP regen. Okay, now I really do want to head downwards towards that spell, but I also want to pick up XP when I can. So Force. I need to figure out what Force does. I know that it affects Piercing, which is, I guess, going through enemies, and Duration of Fire. Damage mod per hit. It mostly affects the duration of things, if I remember correctly, like how long my golem spins and all that. Okay. Let's start actually heading towards that thing. And once I gather all of them, I can be a little bit more lenient about where I go and I can actually stick around and pick up XP. 15% more attack speed, oh my god. This flamethrower is crazy. What's that? Oh, okay. Does it make me faster or something, or? I'm not sure, it was like a little golden skull. Oh wow, some extra base regeneration for my health. We have a pretty good character in terms of survivability, I think. He hits very fast. He can crit really hard. He gets quite a bit of health regeneration. Not that we've really needed it yet. Though the first stage is definitely the easiest. The other ones, the enemies are much, much harder. They're so fast. And you're in more and more narrow maps as you go along. I have a lot of room to run around in here. More parry, which, once again, I don't really understand. I don't understand parry metaphors.
Not every sardine is meant to swim, son.
I don't understand fishing metaphors.
What did I say?
Don't worry.
One thing I really think I want right now, movement speed. We're not getting any of that, so I feel really slow walking around. Dedication to 10% health and defense, so we're getting even tankier. Sorry, my chair is very creaky and I moved. Tanky boy. Oh, that's what I wanted, movement speed. Thank you. A little bit more would have been nice, but it's okay. More area for our flamethrower. Feels nice, we're just melting through them. As of yet, I haven't had to worry. Ow, I got hit by a projectile. We have these little wizard guys. Try and take them out. There's 2 of them back there. 10% extra damage on everything. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to see a lot of projectile boys. Let's deal with that before that becomes a problem. I think there's just one more. There we go. There's bringing their little brothers around. Fire affinity, more burn damage, and burn chance. I tried to dodge. Not feeling like I'm getting a whole bunch of bosses yet. Sometimes I have 3 chasing me. Oh, there we go. Speak of the devil. And he shall appear. Ah! Oh, he has 2 phases because he had a shield. Interesting. Transfixion. Fire projectiles in the direction you are facing. Damage is reduced for every enemy hit. Chance to apply Fragile. Fragile is a stack. It increases the damage taken from direct attacks by 5% by every stack. Okay. Whoa, I just got like a speed boost. Oh, there was something I picked up. I can't take damage from hits right now. Sweet. 6% more attack speed. My god. Looks like my little barrier ran out. Okay, get me out of here. Alright, last spell we have to pick up, and then I can finally just rest. Arcane Splinters. Shoot short-range projectiles in a vertical spread pattern. Projectiles remain for a short while, dealing damage to enemies that touch them. Alright. There. Now I can finally just chill out and start working on our build. Higher crit chance is always good. I need to get rid of these wizards, they bother the heck out of me. I'm so slow that I don't think I can dodge their projectiles very well. Even more movement speed would be greatly appreciated. False Blessing, so this is for Transfixion. We have a 15% fragile chance and a 15% affliction chance. What is the difference? Affliction. For each stack, affliction increases the damage taken from damage over time effects. Oh, like burn. Oh, okay. So that's two different things we now have a chance to add. And we have a lot of burn in our build, so that's good. The damage is always looking nice. We haven't faltered yet. Now we have more spread. Multi-strike on Transfixion, so we hit more, and the radius has been increased. Okay. Really getting to work on making people weak to everything we throw at them. Oh, XP grabber! Hell yeah. More Transfixion accuracy for more crit chance and higher crit damage. We're really focusing on that one ability right now. So it's that one with the red looking spear things. Yes, more movement speed, thank goodness. These enemies can be a little bit tougher because they're fast, but I actually think we're out good enough in our build that we don't have to worry too much. There is a wizard teleporting around and shooting at me though. And he's got a good hitbox. More crit damage. Oh, okay, that almost hit me. Get over here. Okay, he dropped a spell. Lightning strikes. Strikes random enemies with lightning and stuns enemies surrounding the target. Hit enemies get inflicted with spark. So spark deals 100 damage per stack applied to the enemy each tick. Each stack decreases the tick time. Okay, so they just get hit by 100 every time they get a little sit on them. Good. So far we're doing good. I like that we have kind of like a wall of defense, it feels like. 20% effect on hit chance, so now we have a better chance to apply all those good things. And it seems to be working out. Look at all the XP around here. Or just melting these hellhounds, at least that's what I call them. I don't know if that's their official name in the game. But they look like hellhounds to me. We get 40 extra health. How far are we? 17 minutes left. I think we're gonna absolutely destroy the final boss. Okay, more tankiness. I really am the exterminator. I came here to exterminate, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Staying in my lane. More duration of burning, essentially, is what I think of when I see that. It also affects the golem, I think, for his rolling. Though I haven't really seen him doing that. Ow, I stepped in the slime. Oh, this is an interesting one. The tiniest little base crit bonus, so that's permanent. Just increases the base damage of critical hits. Okay. I really want to try facing the big guy. More burn damage and burn chance. Definitely playing to our strong suits. We're getting lucky. Because, I mean, this is completely random. If I was really unlucky, I could just be getting constant defense boosts and have absolutely no attack power. But it's all been working out. Okay, there's another mini-boss. 20% damage on my flamethrower with 10% force, which is basically just duration of burn. Okay, let's see how fast we melt this guy. Yeah, that was great. That's crazy. Okay, so there's a glove that gives us more summon spawns and damage for summons. I'm not sure if that would affect my golem. It just says 1 out of 1, so could get the crit bonus, base defense, and 10% movement speed. They're both pretty good options, but I guess I'll just go for the one that was first in the lineup, the crit bonus, so we have even more crit damage. I would like the movement speed, but I think we're also doing really okay without it. Especially because I don't have to force myself to walk across the entire map anymore. Feels like there's too much XP to pick up. Okay, force. I almost wish there was a mode where they could just throw a bunch of mini-bosses at you. Accuracy, the crit chance, and crit bonus. I wonder how much those have been crit. I'm curious. I'm gonna try and watch them when they go out. They're very slow. It's hard to tell. One thing I do love about Survivor likes, I adore picking up XP. It's like my favorite thing to do. Flamethrower has multi-strike and more area. We really are. Huh, we haven't had a really interesting upgrade in a while, I'm not gonna lie. It's just been buffing our fire, which is helpful, but it's boring. A one-trick pony. Whoa, 13k on that crit, man. That's insane. I have never seen the numbers go that high before. Okay, our lightning strikes upgrading. They do more damage, more crit, but they have less of an area, just a tiny little bit, 5%. Okay, Arcane Splinters finally gets an upgrade. 15% attack speed, and less projectile size once again. So we have a lot of small things being tossed around. I guess that's okay, maybe it's less clutter on the screen. Where are those projectile boys? I saw someone throw something at me. I think I just obliterate them before they even have a chance to take a breath. And when you hit the shield guys, it sounds like a bucket. Even more crit chance. It's been a long time since I've seen a mini-boss. I think it should maybe be like every 3 to 4 minutes perhaps. There's one. Arcane Splinters is getting even tinier, but it hits faster. Oh my god, and then I wait all this time for it and then I just melt it. So sad. Painful and staging. Fires projectiles behind me as well. All transfixed projectiles get a chance to apply affliction on enemies. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. I'm gonna be hitting everyone. They just got even deader. 17,000 on the crit. There is one other game that's kind of like this that I was thinking of playing, but it's not in full release yet. It was, what was it called? It was like a Viking themed one, and it was very, very customizable, much more than this. No offense to this game, but it was really cool. Even had like rarity levels and stuff. Kind of like Hades, how everything could be a different rarity and it just affects the stats. Some more regeneration on this. The only problem was I found it quite hard to control. Not the controls weren't clunky or anything, it's just that the enemies all attacked so fast and so many at once. But I mean, higher difficulty is better because it's more interesting. No, definitely be a little bit more intense than what I'm playing right now. Extra base health. I'm basically unkillable. Maybe I'll try that one sometime. Though I don't know how long the demo is going to last. It's on Steam Next Fest. And that's almost over. I played quite a few demos on that. There were some interesting ones that piqued my interest. Of course, a lot of them aren't perfect, so it's always something to think about. Wait until things are released and read reviews to be sure that you want to buy something. Because it always sucks to spend money on something you don't actually enjoy. Even more force. There was one that was quite similar to Stardew Valley that had its own unique twist. It was pretty interesting. It was like Starseed or something like that. One that I was quite interested in, but I think needed a bit of a tune-up, was something, it was called Ostrich Ranch. And you know me, I love animal breeding games. That's probably one of the earliest types of games I played as a kid. They were my favorite. I loved pet horses too when I was a child. Ooh, wow, pickup range this late? That's sad. Yeah, I loved, as I was saying, Pets Horses 2. It was the best game on the PS2. I think it's different on PC. The breeding in it was so fun. And that was the main reason I played it, to breed horses. So that Ostrich Ranch game is kind of like that. There's a bunch of different combinations of colors, and you can get random mutations, and you have to fulfill orders, which I thought was kind of interesting. Except for it's like really harsh, and it's very RNG based. And there's a very fast timer, and timers add a lot of stress. So I think that game needs to be worked on before I would be willing to probably play it on the channel. Unfortunately, there really isn't a perfect breeding game yet. I would say that the Pets Horses one was the closest, but I don't think it's really available anywhere. Alright, 10% attack speed. Oh, that's nice. I was thinking it's pretty slow, our transfixion. We're getting close to meeting the boss, too. This is essentially one of those games where you just kind of have to talk about other things while you play it. Because it's pretty straightforward. I am sorry if this is an episode that any of you don't enjoy, but just think of it like you're just hanging out and chilling with me. That's what I'm doing. Gives you time to think. Oh wow, okay, finally another upgrade for the Golem, what the heck. So now he attacks faster and moves faster, okay. I forgot he existed, to be frank with you. Poor guy. We went all in on the transfixion. But I think it's benefited us greatly. There's always too much XP. I feel stressed trying to pick it all up. Oh, okay, finally a mini-boss. Wow, okay, it summons a bunch of skeletons and shoots stuff. I like your style. Oh, I almost stepped into that. Go get him, Golem. Yeah, he ran in. That's my boy. Ah. Oh, I did it! Sweet! Okay, so we have a hood, we have gloves, and boots. So those are all things we can pick up. We could get more movement speed, which is the one I was thinking about getting earlier. The spawns again. Leaves goo puddles when moving. 100% chance of applying slow to up to 10 enemies. Well, I guess I'll just get the first one when I'm undecided, so some more movement speed would be really nice. And base defense. It's boring and safe, but I'm okay with that. More multi-strike in area on the flamethrower. Oh yeah, another clay golem! He's getting even faster. We're gonna make him a speedy boy. Ow. Lightning strikes. More crit chance. And 10% area radius, so that offsets the 5% less that we had earlier. Sweet. I have gotten pretty into the survival horde genre lately. I know that Vampire Survivors is multiplayer, and I have played a couple of rounds with my sister. Okay, we got base regen here. I wish they were more co-op ones like this. Because I'd like to play with my sister more on the channel. She always has fun. Actually, if that Asgard game had multiplayer, I think that would be perfect. The way you build your character does remind me of Hades. And that's like one of my favorite games of all time. I practically play it every day at least once. Okay, we're just getting a bunch of regeneration. Oh my god, if I do get hit, it's not gonna even matter. Ow, I think I stepped in something. But the regen goes crazy. Even more base health. Nice try, kid. Anyone even touches me in this game, I'm like, not bad, kid. Before I proceed to obliterate them off the face of the earth. One thing this game has going for it, though, I love the old-timey style. That's actually what originally pulled me towards it. I wish more games looked like this. I have noticed over the years I really enjoy retro appearances. Oh my goodness, even more Affliction and Fragile Chance? Yes, please. The level ups are starting to take forever, by the way. We need to get like 120 XP. Well, 120,000, I should say. But we're still doing good. I'm at level 60, which is crazy. Ow. The slimes get me the most, because once you hit them, their bodies hurt you. Okay, 2 minutes until the boss. I bet you we're gonna end it in like 5 seconds. Even more movement speed, thank goodness. I don't have enough legs to get all this XP. I need 50 billion more legs to be able to go fast enough. Oh, that would be so interesting. If there was, like, character building that affects your body, like mutations in this. And you could procedurally get more parts of your body, like a bunch of legs when you get faster, that'd be so cool. New idea. And not only would it be interesting to see how your build works, it would be interesting visually to see how your character changes. And what type of weird thing they become. 10% more crit chance, cool. There's a lot of potential in this market, but I feel like too many developers are afraid to kind of break the mold with it. They stick to a very solid formula and don't really go out of their comfort zone, leading to some stale repetitive games. Because there's a billion Survivor likes that also just don't quite grasp the charm that it has. Oh, 20% damage on my Flame Strike? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to edit this video down. It's been like 50 minutes. Even though I'm picking my abilities very quickly, and this is supposed to be a 30-minute run. That's crazy. Ow. The one time I stay still. Okay, it's starting to get intense. We have 30 seconds left, so they're really throwing everything at me to try and get me weak before the boss. But what I want is more XP. So I'm gonna ignore these guys and just run to the small fry. I want the XP really bad. Thank you. More regen. That's gonna be helpful. Ow, the slimes are kicking my butt. With their little goop puddles that they leave behind. Those brats. So much XP. Yeah, they're tiny, and then when they die, they make a huge puddle. That's crazy. Okay, big bad boss time. Ow, the goop puddle's still getting me. Oh! I got hit by everything there. Okay. He has some summons, it looks like. basically just have to walk in a circle and try to dodge the projectiles. Okay. Good job. Wow. I thought I was gonna get stuck on that pillar for sure. Ow! I'm so bad at dodging them. Oh! Regen. He's got a second phase. Oh. Okay, okay. Wow, that hit really hard. Get him! Oh! I think I'm doing okay. I have so much health. I'm so tanky. Ow. Collect a total of 5 Torment shards? Did I kill him without realizing? Oh my goodness, I did. Okay, well I'm gonna head over to the well really quick and put something in there. I will put the blood-soaked shirt in there. You can buy it later, but I just do it for fun. I guess that's that run over. It sucks because it's such a slow build-up, but you can end it so fast. That's the one thing I would say about this game. Also, I have auto aim on, so that's why this is happening. Is that you can make yourself really strong, but you can't really speed up the process. Oh goodness, yeah, I'm gonna have to edit this down a lot. Let's see how much damage we did. 16,000 kills, 9 million damage. My flamethrower did 3 million. Flame Strike did 381,000, which is pretty crazy. Other than that, my golem, the orbs, a lot of the abilities, especially the one that we leveled up the most, didn't actually do as much as I thought. Actually, no, it did 2 million. That's quite a bit. I guess they're not ordered in level of how useful they were. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like, I enjoy this game. I think it's fun to play to pass the time, but it could be more engaging. And to be honest with you, the hub's a little bit lackluster. All you can really do is talk to this guy who has... Ow. My ears. He has herbs that you can use, but they're very hard to find. You have to find them around the map. Other than that, all you can do is buy things from this guy, which are the things that you send up in the well. And you can put them in this little chest here to put them on before you go in. But I like to go in with nothing. So, yeah. Makes this lackluster hub with the mixture of... I don't know, not very rewarding gameplay, I suppose, because no matter how good your build is, you're going to be stuck playing for a very long time. Despite all my little gripes and my moaning about it, I do enjoy this game. Like I said, it's a fun time killer, and I do like that your builds can feel quite different depending on what you pick, but once again, since they're spread out through so many things, sometimes it doesn't really feel like you have a build. And tiny things like upping your damage and your defense never feel as satisfying as making your damage better, or your movement speed, or making one of your abilities have some crazy new thing it can do. This genre has a lot to offer, and also a lot that can be improved upon, but that's why I'm interested in discovering all the ideas developers have with it. Anyways, let me know if you guys even enjoyed this episode, what parts you enjoyed the most, because if you only enjoyed me chatting, which I will say I'm not the most engaging person to chat with, especially considering I'm chatting to a microphone. But if that's the only part you enjoyed, then let me know so that way I can chat with you on a different game or something. But if you do like this game and would like to see another episode with maybe a different character, we're definitely going to be going to the next stage, then I will do so. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.